Hi, we are Phạm Minh Châu, Nguyễn Ngọc Hoa, Lê Thị Hồng Nhung and Trần Thị Trinh from Group 9. We made this video in order to bring you a brief picture of globalization and politics. Now let's get started. Have you ever seen these brands? Panasonic, Disneyland, Apple, Facebook, or Google, and many other famous brands around the world. What else can you see? Globalization also reminds me to American election, Arab women fight for their rights, conflicts between China and Japan recently, or some wars that never end. That's right, globalization. Globalization is defined as the increasing integration of economies around the world, or simply the shortening of time and distance. We all know the importance of globalization. Increased efficiency, inevitable as international competition. Globalization impacts on many aspects. One of them is about politics, which I focus on. Firstly, let's make clear the term global governance. According to Finkelstein, global governance appear to be virtually everything. Counting by 2025, there are three main global governance: ASEAN, UN, and IMF. The first one, Association of Southeast Asian Nations. It was established in 1967 with 10 country members with the purpose of development together in all aspects of human life. The second one, United Nations. Since its establishment after World War I, now UN is an authority organization for remaining world peace and security. The last one, International Monetary Funds, or is called IMF. The aim of IMF is to bring the prosperity and stability globally. Politics and globalization affect each other significantly. Politics influence to the situation of many countries in the world. For example, the American elections in 2006 attract the concern of not only Americans who have right to vote, but everyone in the globe also. As a result, the globalization affects strongly the policymakers in international relations. However, there are two sides for everything, positive and negative. Firstly, positive points. Since being established in 1950s, globalization changed widely whole range of nations. Beginning is the creation of new governments like democratic, republic, and communist. It could be seen as the very first and the very great movement of whole human history as well. Next, globalization can tighten the international relation among all countries. Thus, it could deal with some complicated conflicts by using the power of globalization in economics and social aspects. Wars and increasing conflicts, political protests, and political assassination to some low-level Arabic official a few years ago. Now, let me introduce you to the third part, theoretical analysis. Homogenization perspective focus on the worldwide spread of models of the nation-state and the emergence of similar forms of governance throughout the globe. We divided it into three main theories: liberalism, realist, and fragmentation. The first one, liberalism. It can be understood that the importance of free trade and the operation freely of any impediment, especially those imposed by the nation-state and other political entities. The second one, realist theory. To be more specific, we would like to take an example. Is a hot issue currently is sea dispute. You can see from the map This is the geographic location of the East Sea. This location includes 5 countries: China, Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, and Taiwan. In this case, we would say to make evidence for 2 main theories that we mentioned before: realist and fragmentation. In terms of the realist theory, we need to make clear 2 ideas: the importance of interest. With the rich potential East Sea, the governments can see the future with many benefits, like sea transportation, sea trade, tourism, and especially raw material like oil or gold. About aggressive action, let's take a practical example for this. In May 2011, China forced cut cable in Vietnamese Bình ship and lock up abroad illegally Vietnamese fishermen in 2 islands, Hoàng Sa and Trường Sa of Vietnam. China also did the same action with another island in Japan. This raised a big wave against this action in both countries. The second theory we want to prove is fragmentation. In this theory, we heighten 2 differences between locations and globalization. Localization, so in the situation that East Sea used to be in seat like the civil, the regional problem, mean that just nations which are involved have right to say and to compete with each other. However, with the increasing of globalization, now East Sea dispute is not only the regional problem, but many powerful tigers know it, such as American, United Nations, and Asian. In conclusion, we are glad to summarize the main ideas of this video. There are: the first one, introduction of globalization; the second one, globalization and politics; the third one, 3 main practical theories: liberalism, realist, and fragmentation; and the last one, case study about East Sea dispute. That's the end of our video. Thank you for watching.